Hello and welcome to NDTV Profit. My name is Mihika Barre and we're now joined. I'm going to be speaking to the management of Oil India. We're joined by Dr. Ranjit Rath, who's the chairman and MD of the company, and he's speaking to us all the way from Abu Dhabi, from the Abu Dhabi International Petroleum Exhibition and Conference. Welcome to the show, Mr. Rath.
Thank you very much, Mihika, for having us.
Before I start on talking about the company and India in specific, what kind of conversations have been a standout at the conference today?
So the best part that we witnessed in the conference is about not only the oil and gas spectrum, but also the application. And I would say the way we had the inaugural session yesterday, so it was all about digitalization. It was all about enhanced production using digital interventions. And the best part we liked is it's not about artificial intelligence, it's about application of intelligence or applied intelligence. So that's how the whole world, I am sure, the oil and gas sector is playing it out. And in India, we are also working on the similar lines.
Let's now talk about the Q2 numbers. Could you maybe give us an assessment of how the quarter and the first half of FY25 went by in terms of realizations and production?
See, I would say that the first half of the year we have done well in terms of our enhanced production effort. The drilling process is underway. Our drilling efforts has been yielding better results also, and we are looking forward to a much improved results.
And how do you expect volume growth to shape up in FY25? What are the exploration plans and production targets for the next 2 to 3 years?
See, Oil India has been doing fairly well, if I can say so, over the last couple of years, last 2 years specific. You are aware by virtue of our performance, we have been last year accorded the Maharatna status by Government of India, and there has been no looking back. We have enhanced our exploration acreages, we have enhanced our drilling efforts, we have enhanced our production both in terms of oil, crude oil and natural gas. Last year we witnessed 5.5% and 6% growth in our production efforts. We did all-time highest crude oil and natural gas production. We did all-time highest drilling. We did all-time highest workover. Our EBITDA was also all-time highest. So we have been doing well, and we are continuing to perform or outperform ourselves.
I also want to talk about global crude prices, which have been very volatile of late. How do you look at this in a scenario where windfall taxes are currently nil, and what's your outlook for pricing going forward?
See, windfall tax is basically a special excise duty which is primarily levied when the crude oil price goes beyond $75. Now, currently the prices are below 75 threshold, so the number is nil as we speak. As far as the global volatility of oil price is concerned, we all are aware that while I would not speculate the price points, but knowing well that you are exposed to such volatility, what is in your control is enhanced production. And that's what we have been doing well, so that we sustained our momentum of growth, and enhanced production gives us the volumes. So that's how I would like to negotiate this.
Got it, Mr. Rath. I also wanted to get an update on the IGL Phase 1 and maybe some insight on how the northeastern demand is now shaping up.
So IGGL is primarily a northeast hydrocarbon Vision 2030 product, where the intent was to create an infrastructure to evacuate the natural gas which we are producing, and there is huge potential as well. Under Phase 1 of IGGL, the pipeline is all under completion, and going forward we assume that by December we should be able to undertake mechanical completion of the pipeline, and it will also connect to all the capitals of the states and the demand centers, and going forward it would also kind of connect to the sources of the gas production areas in the upper part of Assam. So overall, it will provide us an integration to the national gas grid and to the consumers pan-India. So we are looking forward to IGGL's early completion and future expansion programs from an Oil India point of view. And anyway, we are a stakeholder, both Oil India and NRL, which is a major subsidiary, together we hold a stake of about 40% in IGGL. Therefore, it will be very, very crucial for us.
Let's also talk about the Numaligarh refinery expansion, like you mentioned it yourself. What's the latest update, and with capacity coming on stream, what kind of benefits does the company expect to get?
See, NRL expansion is underway, as we know. We are expanding from 3 million ton to 9 million ton, that's a 3 times. Plus, as part of the project, we are also having about 1640 kilometers of crude oil line getting connected from Paradip in the east coast to Numaligarh, which will be under completion also. So the target is by December 2025 we should attempt, and we will be able to complete the expansion program, and the efforts are all underway, and we should be able to achieve that target.
Mr. Rath, there have also been some media reports about the potential IPO planning for NRL in 2025. Could you maybe give us some insight on that?
No, I'm not aware of any IPO plan. You let me know when you get to know something more about it.
And then if you had to maybe quantify the gas and crude oil production target, what is the company stating it at?
No, just to share with you, we have done well in our gas production. And last year also we had seen a growth in terms of our gas production. This quarter also we will see gas production. It's like this. The gas production, there is a huge potential with Oil India Limited. The IGGL connectivity will offer us more opportunity. And the DSF blocks that we have, both in Rajasthan and in Tripura, we are looking forward to monetize the same. And as we speak, we are talking to additional customers to enhance our gas sales.
I also want to touch upon some Q1 commentary, which did say that lower gas production was due to gas off-takers. Is the company seeing any green shoots from that front?
So, as part of our strategy, we have aced out a growth portfolio of about 4 million metric ton of crude oil production and 5 BCM of natural gas production as part of our portfolio, and several such initiatives are underway, and as we speak we are on the growth path.
And lastly, I wanted to get a sense of what the capex set for FY25 is. How much of this has already been spent, and how will it be further allocated for the rest of the financial year?
See, as part of our capex, we are looking at about 14,000 to 15,000 crore this year, out of which about 6,000 crore would primarily be for the upstream part of the portfolio, which will be seismic, active drilling, production and other interventions in terms of infrastructure development. And the rest of the capex will come from our commitments from NRL's expansion program, and we will be on track as far as the year is concerned.